Europe continues to reveal her secrets. In Vilnius, the capital city of Lithuania, it was the turn of the Baltic states and neighbours from Scandinavia to engage with 120 international buyers drawn from across the rest of Europe. Convene is the latest in a series of regional events that are more intimate, more geographically focused, and that attract planners into the region so that they can experience firsthand the people, the products and the services on offer. International Meetings Review joined the voyage of discovery.
Let me begin by welcoming you all coming to Vilnius and Lithuania. And thank you for attending Convene, the first ever meetings industry business-to-business event in the countries of the Baltic Sea region. I'm sure you will have fantastic time, and I look forward to meeting you over the next couple of days.
But was it a voyage of discovery for the buyers alone, or for the region itself?
Both. Most of buyers have never been in the region, and talking about local community, this is a big success. We have got a great experience to deal with the public sector and the private sector. From the beginning of planning this event, we have made a lot of appointments with the public sector, with the ministry, with the municipality government, and with suppliers. And everyone was excited about the idea. And the suppliers told from the beginning that they will be happy to join the project and to contribute to it.
Our business and government and city municipality are very positive about this event, and we are very happy to have also support from the Ministry of Economy. They are responsible for tourism, and also we are very happy that Vilnius Mayor understands the situation, and City Convention Bureau is organizing this event.
I would like to see Vilnius very good partner for public sector who involved in the hotel business or restaurants or conference industry as well, and together we could have great synergy to present Vilnius as one of the best places for conferences and for the possibilities for people around the globe to meet here in this wonderful city.
We have a mayor that understands that we don't have an industry here as such. There is an economy, but there is no industry. So what do we have? We have maybe a service industry. And he is the first one to understand that tourism, which MICE is a part of, is vital for this country.
Vilnius looks a little bit unknown city for a lot of people, and it's easy to understand why, because we was a part of the Soviet Union, and of course we are ready to invest for the long time to put Vilnius back on the world map. And with the conference tourism activities, I think we will do this.
The reality is there is increasing recognition of the importance of the world of meetings and events for local economies. In this region, there's a big prize to be had. No one city is currently establishing itself as the place to do meetings and events in the region. Convene is there to help accelerate that debate and that demand for your services. What we're doing is bringing the international meetings community into what, for many of them, is a completely new region of Europe, largely unknown, fairly mysterious, and full of surprises. The basic meeting infrastructure is here in abundance. Here in Vilnius, it's got, for a small capital city, fantastic hotel stock, ranging from good quality 3-star up to the deluxe hotels, the Kempinski, the Relayan Chateau, 2 great Radissons, for example, a great Le Méridien, an efficient airport. The airlift has some limitations, no question about that, but later this year, Lithuania is relaunching a national airline that will go in direct service to most of the major European capitals.
We will start this year in June, and we will have 6 direct flights from June this year, and within 3 years period we are planning to increase the direct flights to 18 destinations.
You have to get the accessibility, the pricing right, the quality of facilities, the quality service. These have to be a given if you're going to be a successful destination. If you then add the special dimension, the culture, the setting, the sense of place, then small countries like this will take their rightful place in the meetings destination list and be very successful.
What you discover here is a real business culture. You discover that the supply chain here is flexible, People are very creative and they adapt to requirements and change. And this was surprising. You would come with the expectation of a rigid culture, but this is not what you actually experience.
Believe it or not, we're all competing against each other, and it's nice to have an ace up your sleeve. So this is the opportunity, and to see a young generation with new ideas and looking at products in a different way from the positioning. So I've had nice little surprises, which is great.
And further, Lithuania has the foundations in place to reap the medical tourism dividend of its expertise in the treatment of cardiovascular disease, complemented by Earth's natural gifts for post-operative rehabilitation.
We are looking very seriously at this directive adopted by EU for medical tourism. I mean, this directive is saying that any resident from EU country can choose any country in Europe to get treatment, and they are paid by their country insurance. This medical tourism would also help a lot for us to do in on-season, I mean, to fill in our hotels and also hospital beds. And again, we have very nice spas for rehabilitation.
They are learning from mistakes of other destinations and not differentiating yourself between the positioning that you take with the meetings, the knowledge meetings, and the tourism factor. People have not realized the parallel value to these meetings, and so we've been having this stupid deaf and blind conversation. And because I think they're new into the industry, it's a very well-educated young generation that are seeing beyond the immediate message. I'm so happy about that.
As a long-term investor, I would say, please come look around in the Baltic states in general, not just to Vilnius, but also to Riga, to Tallinn. I'm sure that many investors know how the values are of the real estate properties, of the hotel properties. If you're in for the long term, this is the place to be.
We are pushing our government to open also convention center in the middle of the city, somewhere where maybe location would be a little bit more attractive, and also hotels which are going to be built. I know about a few new projects of Hilton and others, so we highly recommend to have big conference facilities.
As this first not-for-profit event, we have 58 exhibiting companies. We have 120 international buyers, that was the target, and we are expecting around about 100 Lithuanian buyers who will undertake pre-scheduled appointments, and several hundred other Lithuanian people involved in the planning and execution and content of meetings.
1 year before, I wouldn't imagine that we could do such kind of event. And for sure we will continue doing this event each year, because we have brought so many people from all over Europe, and we have also attracted so many local and regional suppliers, and we have seen today that there are a lot of contracts, a lot of business appointments done, and people are very happy.
For Estonia at least, our slogan is positively surprising, and I think it actually applies for the whole region, that they don't know much about us, but when we are able to get them here, then they are so positively surprised about the infrastructure, the service level, the friendliness of the people, and this is what we try to deliver, I think, all of us.
We are quite small countries around, and we should work together, and we should cooperate. So, and I am happy to see here the participants from Latvia, from Estonia, even from Belarus. So this shows like, really, to meet in Vilnius is a good place.